Yo guys, what's up? It's your boy Grim here and I'm back for another video. So today we're going to be talking about 5 things slash items that should be changed in PUBG. Now I have to say a big thank you to the PUBG Reddit community r slash pub battlegrounds for giving me a lot of these ideas. A lot of great ideas and a lot of them going really in depth on it and some good discussions going on, so make sure to go check out that Reddit. So number 1, we're going to be talking about the Tommy gun. Now the Tommy gun, it's a decent SMG, but there are a few things that make it kind of very underpowered and not versatile. The number 1 thing that's wrong with it is the iron sights. The iron sights are probably one of the most horrible iron sights in the game. It's pretty much impossible to aim with them. And the problem is, it's not like you can attach any scopes to it, so you have to use the iron sights. Now, and the other problem is the lack of attachments you can put onto it. You can put about 5 attachments on it. 3 are magazines, and 2 are the silencer and the vertical grip. Now, that's a bit annoying, because the amount of times that you find other grips and muzzles that you want to put on, like a compensator, thumb grips, lightweight grips, all of that stuff, you just can't put it on the Tommy gun. They have no use for the Tommy gun, making it practically a useless gun, because you'll be picking up any other SMG over it just for the fact that you can personalize it to your own liking so that you can use it in the way you want to. One of the ideas that the Reddit thread gave me was use it 2 times. And I think this is a very interesting idea. I think they could do it like the crossbow. They could either put a red dot on there or something like a 2 times. Now this would make it a bit more versatile and kind of, give that kind of mid-range weaponing. But I think a red dot would be more useful because it's still the Tommy gun is an SMG, it's mostly used for close range. So I think a red dot for close range would be really useful and kind of help with people actually wanting to use the Tommy gun and make it an item that people will actually keep into the late game instead of switching it out as soon as they can find it. Now secondly, we have magazines. In terms of looting we're talking. Now I think that a quick draw mag should not be in the game. I think there should be just an extended mag and an extended quick draw. Now this is because a quick draw mag kind of, you find it, but who actually uses a quick draw mag over an extended mag? There's really no point in having it. Getting rid of the quick draw mag will just clean up the loot table, gives us 6 items instead of 9. No one by choice uses an extended over a quick draw. Sure, you pick it up and put it on, but I don't think there is a noticeable enough difference to keep it in the game and not have an extended mag over it. So yeah, that's what I think they should do with the magazines. Thirdly, I think that melee weapons need kind of a redefining. Melee weapons, as of now, the only one that I would really use is the pan, and I wouldn't really use it, I would use it as protection for my bag, because the amount of times the pan has saved me is fucking stupid. But yeah, I think that melee weapons really need a redefining, because I just use my fists if I'm in a melee situation, because half the times when you hit with a melee weapon, you won't hit. Even if you're hitting them straight on, it just won't work. So you don't know whether it will hit someone or not. It's a 50-50. It's not something that you really want to be using. Meanwhile with the fists, you know exactly, if you're going to hit or not. So I think melee weapons really need a reworking, because right now they just kind of expose you if you have them, you're easier to spot in grass and all of that stuff. And they aren't really useful whatsoever even in melee situations, which is what they should be used for. So yeah, I think melee weapons really need a redefining by the PUBG developer team. In the number 4 spot, we have an interesting idea, which is doing what they did with rifles and DMRs, and putting them together. As in, you can put any AR attachment on a DMR and any DMR attachment on an AR. Apart from obviously sniper rifle clips to go into a DMR as well. One of the suggestions was do the same for pistols and SMGs. So that would clean up the loot table, and it would kind of be more useful to find pistol attachments, because right now a pistol, I personally, and I think many PUBG players don't actually use a pistol. I don't even pick them up when I find them. So there's no point in having pistol attachments therefore. So if they had the same kind of pistol to SMG attachments, I think it would really help, because people would actually start picking up things for the pistol. And it would also make pistol suppressors actually useful, because who the fuck actually uses those? They're just really annoying. You think you found yourself an SMG suppressor or an AR suppressor, but no, it's a fucking pistol suppressor. So yeah, I think that they should put pistol and SMG attachments together into one, like I did the AR and DMR, and keep sniper rifle attachments separate, as it's kind of like the best attachments you can get. A sniper rifle suppressor, you know, you find one and you're like, oh shit, a sniper rifle suppressor. Now finally, we have merging the shotgun and Kar 98 bullet loops into one item. Now this is interesting because you don't really tend to use shotgun loops, because you don't tend to keep shotguns in the late game. So it would make it bullet loops a lot more valuable and versatile, because you would actually keep hold of them in case you found a Kar 98, and you would hold on to them so you can put it on your Kar 98. Instead of it just kind of being a useless item that you put on your shotgun when you find one, but then replace it about 30 seconds later when you find an M16. So yeah, if they put Kar 98 and bullet loops into one just kind of bullet loops, I think it would first of all clear up the loot table, getting rid of one less item, and also make them more valuable and have more of a use into the late game. I thank you guys very much for watching. I will definitely be doing a follow-up video probably in a couple of weeks, or however long I decide, maybe tomorrow, who knows. And we'll do 5 more items. Thank you very much again to the Reddit community for helping me out with this video. I know the first video I made I was a bit trash, so I got rid of it. So thank you very much for all of these suggestions, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.